Hello, everybody. Yeah, this is Dr. John Ayudtud again of the Reason for Being program at the Superminds University. We're coming to you from Munoz, Quezon City here in the Philippines. Yeah, we're going to do a follow-up lecture, mentoring program explanation, about the importance of control. Yeah. And I always say in my lecture that control is the most natural thing. And that's why we need to have that two mind technologies that I've introduced at the university, Superminds University, the QRD and the AOS. QRD stands for the quick right decision, and AOS is the art of segregation, you know. But you have to be like always aware, conscious, and you have to be always there, present, present in your thinking, in your mind. So it's actually owning your life, possessing it, not just letting things happen circumstantially, it's like circumstances take place. And of course, every bit of movement that we have, everything that we do is we call experience. Like now it's an experience for me, like sitting here talking, on the camera is an experience over the GRV television broadcasting system. It's an experience for me. Today is like March 13th, 2023. Yeah, it's a Monday. So it's an experience. And later, as we go like doing some gym work, and it's also an experience. So that's why it's very needful that we have to have that consciousness, And that's why I always tell people the greatest ability is the ability to see. And the greatest capability is the capability to handle things, like to walk, to handle, to move. That's capability. But the first ability is the ability to see. You need to see. Even blind people see. Imaginary, everybody sees, So we need to be able to see. And of course, the first thing that we have to understand is to see what's your life gonna be in the near future or in the far future. That's what I always say to people. 10 years from now, if you're not gonna die, you're gonna live. 10 years from now, if you're not gonna die, you will live. That means 2023 right now, in 2033, 10 years from now, if you did not die, you're gonna be there. You're gonna see the 2033, because you know what? We've been like there in 2013. That's 10 years ago. 2013, March 2013. We were there because we did not die, so we have lived for 10 years, so we're alive. But the next question would be, what are you gonna be in 2033? That's why it's very important that we have to have that consciousness, the proper consciousness, and the ability to see. The ability to see. Because if you cannot see, then you're gonna get into trouble. You're gonna get into an accident. You're gonna get bumped. A lot of problems can happen because of the law of mobility. Mobility is the motion. It's always constant movement. There is nothing that rests. It's always movement. Everything is moving. Air is moving. Water is moving. Everything is moving. As long as you have life, it's moving. Even the atoms in the material thing, even the earth moves. Everything is moving. And because there is constant motion, you need to see. That's why I have developed the idea of scheming and evading. Life is to scheme and life is to evade. It's just like walking in a big mall with a lot of people. You have to scheme your way through, and then you have to evade. So you will not bump, you will not hit people, you will not fall, you will not go to the wall or thing like that. So it's scheming and it is evading. It's just like driving. You scheme your way through and you evade, 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 evade. Life is like that. You scheme, you evade. Huh? So that's why it's very important that you have to have that consciousness to be able to see how things are going to develop. That's why you have to have like a plan. You know, Jim Rohn, my mentor that I met personally in Sacramento back in 2003, he was saying, you know, that you have to like be able to have that consciousness, and you have to be able to understand the movement. You have to be able to like see where you're going to and develop, and you have to have that program. You have to have that plan. So he said, some people are living their life, but some people are designing their life. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Some people live their life, but some people design their life. So you have to have that intelligence, you have to have that know-how, you have to have that desire, you have to have that understanding, you know, to really get into a program where you can actually have a designed life. Yeah, so I have a book that I wrote, and the title of the book is Doing Only the Design. Yeah, everything has a design. You know, whatever you see there, you see a plastic spoon, you see a bottle, you see a table, everything. It had a design. You know, when people constructed it and like developed it, it had a design. You have to design a building, you have to design a car, you have to design a dress, you have to design, everything has a design. Doing only the design. Question is, are you designing your life? Are you having a design life? Or are you just simply living it? See? That's why Jim Rohn was also saying, profits, wages will make you a living. You know, you go to work, you get a salary, and you know, you have wages, and you have a living. But he said, profits will make you a fortune. So you have to like develop these two things. You work for wages, but you have to have like a business, you know, for profit. So because wages will make you a living, but profits will make you a fortune. Because when you have lots of profits, lots of a business, you know, so you can go to sleep and still make money. So that's why it's very needful that you will have to have that ability, you know, to see. But the thing is, you have to have control. Yep. Control of your words, even control of how you look at people, control how you smile, you know. So when irritations happen, you know, when something is negative and people talk negative and then it's a negative thing, you have to use the QRD and the AOS. QRD, quick right decision. What are you going to do? When somebody like insult you, when somebody like sneer at you, what are you going to do? You know, are you going to sneer back? Are you going to talk bad back? Are you going to argue? Are you going to get angry? So the right decision is not to get angry. The right decision is to evade. The right decision is to get away. The right decision is not to fight. The right decision is not to argue. Because nobody wins an argument. All right? So that's why control. Because we have a program in our system that acts up. Actually, there are two personalities that you have. You know, your program self and your present self. That's why in my lecture for the super mind, the first mind is called the God being mind. The second mind is the sentient mind, which is the mind of the senses. And the third mind is the program mind. And the fourth mind is the perspective mind, which is the present mind. It's very quick, you know. And that's why you have to do the quick right decision, quick right deciding. It's just like driving. When you drive, somebody crosses, you don't have to see, you don't have to think and say, should I hit? Should I run this person over? No, the right decision is put on your brakes. Ah! So you stop right away because that's the right, quick, right decision. Quick, right deciding, the QRD. And the AOS is the art of segregation. You have to segregate. And Jim Rohn said, wealth is math, life is art. When you build wealth, it's exact. 10 times 10 is 100. All right, 100 times 100 is 10,000. So it's exact. Wealth is math, but life is art. Why? No, you cannot project it to be perfect because life is up and down. It's always up and down. Its life is a pulse. It's a heartbeat is a pulse. It cannot level off, but it has to pulse as long as you are alive. So that's why it's very needful that you have to understand control is the most natural thing. Yeah. Water is controlled, the air is controlled, everything is in control. So you need to have that control because the most natural thing is control. We control our eating, we control our drinking, we control our talking, we control our movement, we control everything, And the body has controls too. And that's why it's very needful that we have to have that control. So when somebody talks bad about us, QRD, AOS, art of segregation, control, evade, get away from it. Don't fight back. Don't talk bad. Just always be kind, just always be nice, just always be good. If people talk bad about you, don't get angry. Yeah, well, they can always talk bad about people. People can talk bad about me. So when somebody comes to me and says, oh, this person is talking bad about you. So I say, well, I'm bad. So they will talk bad about me because I'm bad. I'm not saying that I'm bad, but people have that negative thing, But when you see the person, you don't have to confront the person and fight with the person. You just have to be nice. You have to be kind. You have to control. Control your feelings, control your emotions, control your thoughts, control your words. Control is the most natural thing. That's all, folks. Yeah, Dr. John Ayudtud here. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment on my Doc Jaya channel. God bless you. See you next time.